Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Same pattern, different rotation. This one has this one has this. The one in the middle kind of ironically has a weird pattern, but then it got over here and they're like rotated. And that's all we need to do right there to make this. So we're going to move this out of the way. We just delete those and move this out of the way so I can work in the center of the page. I'm going to use the graph paper tool. Graph paper tool is underneath your polygon flyout. Graph paper, set it on 6x6, holding down the control button, and then click off of it and make this 6x6. My ratio is locked, so I only had to type in one number. I'm going to go ahead and hit P and put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to take a 12-inch ellipse. And I'm going to take that, doesn't really matter what corner you put it on, but I'm going to put it to that corner right there. And if you see, because it's 12 inches, it matches the cubes. Now we're going to take this, and I'm going to control D, and I'm going to make it 10 inches. And then I'm going to control D and control D. So I've got those four. We can take our virtual segment delete key and delete that. Let me kind of put this over here so you can kind of follow it well for me too. Follow along. This is kind of different because we're going to fill in and cut the opposite of what we really want. We want the other part. So I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key and I'm going to stop right there. So I'm going to hold down my Alt key and just kind of swipe through there. Now I'm going to take my Alt key and swipe, but leave that last line. And I can keep holding down my Alt key or just get rid of my Alt key. And anything the virtual segment delete key touches, it will delete. Now in here, I'm going to hold down the Alt key, and I'm actually going to go down all the way, and then I'm actually going to come up. And that's going to help me delete more stuff, but I still have some to clean up. And as I said, I'm going to fill this in, but this is actually the opposite of what I want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and group this together, Control G, and I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool, and I'm going to fill that in and that in. And you can see how it stopped short. So now I can take this and take the graph paper and delete it. Now I'm going to draw a, I really don't have to do this. Yeah, I do. So I'm going to make a 6x6 square, and I'm going to hit P. And now I'm going to fill in the opposite of that. So I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to use a different color just so we can see it. And I'm going to fill in that. I'm actually going to nudge it over. You know what? I got a little leak. No, that's what I want. So I'm going to nudge that over and then nudge that over, and you can kind of see that shape. Now, there aren't any lines yet, so we don't have to worry about anything, but you can do this two different ways. One, you could control, let's go ahead and group that together, Control G, Control D and mirror it, and then we could do this, and then we could do this with Control G, Control D, and there's a pattern. Now, if you see the lines in the middle, we can weld that, but first I'm going to take this, and I'm going to make a duplicate of that, and move it over here. Now I can take this one and watch these lines disappear when I weld it together. So that'll be a pretty cool pattern, but we can also, let's ungroup this one. And let's take this one and let's try something different. Let's go Control D to duplicate it, double click on the rotation and put it to one of the corners. And see, it's already 180, so we need to go 270. Well, 270. And we get that. Control D. Whenever you mess up, just kind of start over. Control D. Move the center rotation stays there. And we're going to make this 0. And then Control D. Basically, it's the same, but if you look, the pattern is different. This one has a bar all the way across the top. We'll go ahead and weld this, and we're going to make it 4x4. Then I'm going to set my nudge factor on 3.99. That's going to give us a little bit of an overhang. So I'm just going to Control D and hit the plus key. Control D. And then select it all and hit the plus key. Go down, I'm just using the arrow key. And there you have that pattern. And if we do this, let's Control G to group that. See how it got like this spiral? But if we take this and make it 4 inches, and still using the same nudge factor, hit the plus key, and look at the difference of the pattern. And I didn't really do anything differently. And it's kind of funny, you think you could see the depending on what you look at, if you look at the white, you see these deals, and if you look at the blue, you kind of see these deals. So 2 different ways to rotate that after you've made that. Anyway, I hope that gave you a little bit of information, and thank you for watching.